Now, if you look at it from a contract management perspective, as I said earlier, it's always about what you want to achieve and not what you want to buy or what you want to sell. It's one about what you want to achieve. That means that there's somebody in your organization with the right level and the right authority that needs to achieve that. That's not somebody in legal. It's usually somebody in the business. They need to achieve something. And that achieving something is usually embodied within 2 steps, if you look at it upward. One is the mission and vision you want to realize as your organization, and the others are the rules and regulations you need to adhere to. And these 2 together give you an organizational objective. And your organizational objective, you can then translate into contract objectives and in the end to contractual performance. Always top down, never bottom up. If you start thinking that way, that means that, for instance, the considerations typically change in a contractual approach. So I find a lot of contracts where the considerations are like, hey, I'm company E, A, F, G, and the other one is company X, Y, and Z. And together we are going to do this because they want to buy this and we want to sell that. Okay, tells me nothing about what you want to achieve, what the true objective is. So start with thinking in the objective. That also means that then business accountability becomes perfectly clear. If there's no business owner, then there's no need for a contract. And if nobody wants to assume the accountability of the end result of the contract, which is never somebody from legal, don't spend any time on it. It's a waste. So accountability is where it all starts. And that's what we teach organizations. Get this structure, get your accountability in place, understand the roles of procurement and sales and contract management and commercial management during the entire contract life cycle. Decide on who takes which responsibility, which is a lower level than accountability. Then decide which departments are at which moment in time mandatory consulted. There's a compliance department. When they need to be involved, in which step? In the requirement phase, in the execution phase, what they need to do. These are all frameworks that if you understand the process of a contract, the life cycle of a contract, you can actually identify who needs to do what at which moment in time. And then legal is no longer driving that, because contract creation is done under the accountability of somebody in the business, and usually somebody from procurement in sales having the responsibility to execute it as a project and then go to legal for the right stuff. Once you go into contract execution, it either becomes contract management or commercial management or customer success or whatever, still under the guidance of somebody being accountable.